Hey guys, I thought I would make a quick video and show how I frame original pieces of art, sketches, and commissions. I've gotten a few questions since I started my channel about different things with sketches. And since I just got one, I thought I would show what I do. It may not be the best way, it may not be a way you prefer, but it's the way I've found to do it that's cost effective and I feel like protects the art. Of course, you can go much more professional and expensive routes. Getting them professionally framed at Hobby Lobby or Michaels is a way to go. I have found you can find a lot of resources and things online that are cheaper and more cost effective. I won't say maybe not cheap. You do want to protect your art though, whether you keep it in a portfolio or filed some kind of safe way that will preserve it. I like to see the pieces I bought, so I frame them and put them up in my room. I have a few in other places in the house. One route you can go is to purchase a preservation style frame with UV protectant glass. I do have some pieces in that kind of frame. But I just found it kind of difficult where I live. I have to order those kinds of things, and a lot of times they come, the last year or two, they've come broke. And so I haven't given up on that. If the piece of art is in a place that's going to get more sunlight or such, I would suggest some sort of protection that's a UV rated protection on the glass or whatever. Just to keep it safe. If it's in a primarily dark room, I think you're pretty safe in any kind of frame. Of course, any kind of light's probably going to impact it. The other thing is your materials, your frame, your mat. If you use tape, it needs to be acid-free to keep it from hurting the artwork. So what you'll need a piece of art, you'll need a frame. I have been purchasing these frames from Michaels. They are Studio Decor 11 by 14s because so much of the art is 9 by 12 or smaller. It comes with a white mat. Personally, I don't prefer white with my original art. I have so much that's just black and white. This is one of my few color pieces. So I'll purchase black mats. Now this one in particular is not a standard size. I got this mat is a custom mat from Frames Destination. I'll post a link below. This first time I've ordered from them, and just very good. It was inexpensive, about $10 for the mat, about $10 for the frame. But the mat was packed well. It's black. It's the correct size for the art. Now you can go to Michael's and you can buy, say you have a 9 by 12. You can buy a mat that will fit that. And sometimes the 8 by 10s, even though you get a 9 by 12 piece of art, the art is smaller than the paper, so you can frame it. You can mat it down to an 8 by 10. Why should you mat? It's my understanding that you don't want original art pressing against glass. That over time, the ink could stick to the glass. So you want some separation. I believe it's the same way if you have anything autographed. You don't want it pressing right against something. So the mat gives it a nice presentation and pushes it off the glass. So all right, so what we're going to do is be sure you have a clean working surface, and then you put your mat upside down. You take your piece of art and you place it there as well. So you get it kind of lined up. Then you very carefully, you don't necessarily have to put any tape. I put just a little tape on each corner, just a little, just to hold it in place so it stays, it doesn't shift if your frame shifts. And like I said, if you use acid-free tape, you don't have to worry about it causing any problems. And I just do the top. You can do all the corners. I turn it over. I check to be sure it is in the mat how I want it to be, and it worked out very nicely. So once you have that, then you just open up your frame. You place your matted picture in it. Sometimes there will be trash, especially when you're using a full color or a black matte. Bits of stuff sometimes will show, and sorry for all the glare, but it looks good. So I just check before I put the backing piece in. And you place it in just like so. Push your tabs down or however it is and gets it nice and secure. Now like I said, there's a lot more things you can do. You can seal the back up. I've seen where people do that. And then you have it framed as best you can, preserved. And again, I'm sorry for the glare, but I'm sure you can kind of imagine it, how much better of a presentation that is, being framed and matted, protected. Like I said, this may not be a UV protecting glass on here, but if it's in a dark room that has no sunlight, it's pretty safe. And if you want to invest more heavily in things to protect your art, then by all means do it, because it is an investment and you want to keep it safe. Anyway, that's how I frame. If you liked it, let me know. If you have some suggestions yourself about better ways or better connections for framing art, let me know down below. I always enjoy learning about things. And anyway, so this is gonna go on my wall, possibly right next to the Last Ronin #1. Another option, since I just was thinking about it, you can get art graded and slabbed. They're not done quite the same way as comics, but that's another way to preserve or protect your art. So thanks so much for watching. I hope this video helps you as you collect original art or comic book sketches. Have a great day.